Okay, so we're reacting to what? Head and face and neck tattoos? Job stoppers, we'll call this.
Yeah, I see a random arm in here too. So
No, that's just part of one of them.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll start with the first email.
Yeah.
This one is from Kelly. It says, "Hey, I'm the treble/bass forearms who's..."
Remember that thing we were like, wow, that's a waste of space?
Yeah. who's developed a tattoo problem.
Uh-huh.
Here's my undercut tattoo. Couple months healed. Excuse the terrible haircut from my husband. The imagery is from the stretching elevator in the haunted mansion in Disneyland. Oh, cool. Okay.
So what I would say is just get rid of the hair. More women need to embrace the full head tattoo. I'm always trying to get people to, like, it's become a meme of me walking around the shop.
Yeah.
Like, hey, so you're here for the head tattoo?
Yeah, go bald.
Yeah, just embrace the bald.
Yeah, embrace it.
Like,
I bet you looked like Sinead O'Connor did it. She looked awesome.
Hair comes back.
Yeah.
You know, like, then you'll have better placements for your tattoos, too, because you won't have to work around wherever you shaved to.
Exactly.
But, like, yeah, no, it became a meme, and there was a point where I kept razors up at the front, and it would be like, you ready for the head tattoo? Because I really think more people need to take the plunge. It will grow back. Trust me. I've done this a number of times. That being said, this is very strange choices.
It's just
overall.
weird placement for me.
No, it's there's no good placement for this tattoo, I don't think.
I don't know.
Where would you put this?
Leg.
No, because, like, it's gonna wrap.
Yeah.
It'll wrap on those. Like, it's very strange placement, and the details in those, like, when you do faces this small, that's, especially on the head, it's not gonna age real well.
Yeah.
Our heads see the sun a lot more than we think, so it's gonna bleach a lot of those details out.
I think the gal in the gator without all the decorative.
I think it's a really cool tattoo idea.
Yeah, I just think that you could have placed, like, that could be placed somewhere else really easily, and I think it's the all the, like, fun filigree and stuff that make it hard to place.
It's very busy. That being said, I like how this is done. I just don't know that it makes a good tattoo.
I like it.
No, like, it's just the
weird placement for me.
Faces this small never age well.
No, it's true. I agree with that.
They never age well.
And being on the head, it's going to be even worse.
Now, I'm not saying you can't do it, but, like, it's going to take a real badass to do a face that small that's not going to blur out over time.
Yeah.
And I just think, like, if you had just done, like, a simpler design, a little less busy, same idea. Maybe it's just the croc head and half the girl's body. Maybe she's already in the crocodile.
But this is from something.
But something where you can make the primary aspects of the tattoo bigger and have less fluff.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But it's a scene. It's from something.
That's
right?
okay,
it's
but
mansion.
I'm just saying not everything makes a good tattoo.
I agree with that.
Some things make a cool picture and not a good tattoo.
I don't think this made a bad tattoo. I just think the placement's awkward.
I don't have a place for this tattoo.
Nah.
Like, nowhere on the body. Maybe if you do it really big, blow it up, and it's a back piece.
That's cool.
Maybe then. But otherwise, I don't see a place for this. It just doesn't work well for anywhere.
Agree to disagree.
Some things don't make good tattoos. It's a hard pill.
Some things don't make good tattoos.
It's a hard pill for
I think this one makes a good tattoo. I just don't like where it is.
It's a hard pill for the client to swallow, but some things just aren't tattooable in a way that works.
Okay, so we'll move on to the next email. This one is from JRB. It says, "Hey, you reacted to my blackout cover-up before. Haven't had my head shaved in a min. Finally been meaning to send you pictures. Loyalty and respect on the sides of my head. Few years old. Loyalty was done back in 2017. Respect done year or two after."
So yeah, this guy sent this turd quite a while ago. It's like a piece of blackout that he put on his arm.
Okay.
Kind of looks like Mr. Hanky.
And the loyalty.
Here you see what I was saying would happen.
Yeah.
Right? The sun kind of bleaches the tattoo out.
Yeah.
This is why I've had to tattoo my head several times, like the touch-ups. Whenever I shave it bald, it generally will need a touch-up.
Every time.
Because, like, unless you don't care.
Yeah.
I've seen so many head tattoos that look like this, where they're like washed out by time and the sun, and you think because you have your hair on your head that it's gonna block the sun from getting to your tattoo, but that's not the case. It's
these look way older than they actually are. I mean, 2017, 2019, you know.
Well, they weren't put in the best, but even then, this would have passed on your arm.
Even Respect. I mean, 2019. It's like 4 years old.
That one looks not so bad. So like these would have held up better on his arm.
For sure.
That's what I'm saying. It's like they would have held up better anywhere else on his body. But when you put things in on your head, unless they're like super, super bulletproof, they're going to start falling apart faster.
Is this like a John Cena thing, though?
I don't.
Is that not his saying, like hustle, loyalty, and respect?
It's just a thing in general.
Okay.
I don't think that it's necessarily his. I think those words are just things that people like.
Okay.
You know?
I was just curious.
I don't know if that's where he gets this from.
I'm always looking for references.
I don't know that necessarily is part of this here. I think loyalty and respect can go with anything.
Right.
Now, that being said, I mean, you'll want to touch the one up. This one's going to need a touch up eventually too. But I also think that you should have used a more readable script, because I know that says loyalty, but if I didn't know, then I don't know. Right?
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't necessarily read if you don't know what it says. Respect, I really don't know what the fuck that says. Like, I don't know how that's respect.
I see respect, but I mean, it's reversed because of the shot.
I don't see it, and I know that it says that. So that's a problem.
I wonder if this was a custom font. Like, I wonder if this is like the person's own script. It is pretty hard to read. It's pretty hard to read. Yeah.
They should have used more space to begin with, because he does have a lot more space on his head than he's, used. Mm-hmm. And then they would have been bolder and more defined.
It looks like the rest of his head has been used as like a doodle spot.
Some kind of a fucking scratcher's pad.
A weird place to have doodles.
Like terrible fridge magnets.
Yeah.
That's a real shame.
Like, I want a cross. I want a diamond.
That's
I want
a real shame that you've done this to yourself there.
What is
you
that?
have
is that
legs.
69? No,
this is why you have legs. This is why you have legs. I say this all the time.
Tops of your legs.
This is basically the only reason we have legs, near as I can see. So, anyway, they'll make a handsome blackout one day.
Right? Alright, so the next one says, hello, Remy and girlfriend. Excuse me, I am wife.
Yeah.
Here's my fully healed neck tattoo.
For some time.
Yeah, for some time. Says Kelly Teresa, thank you. And no, I'm not mad. Oh, this is cool.
Yeah,
there's definitely a cover up down there.
Yeah, we've seen the chest.
Okay.
The chest is fucking awesome.
Okay.
I don't even care that it's a cover up. You can see his chest is like a giant like devil head with like flames behind it.
Oh, that sounds badass.
So yeah, no, I like this. This was one of the coolest front pieces. I think I even featured the front piece that this guy has on my favorites back when we did the best of 50 viewer reacts.
Oh, okay.
I think his piece was on that, and I just wished that he had to put color in the fire.
I really like this neck one.
I do. This is like, I don't know what the fuck that says, and I don't care.
Because the script looks so cool.
The
it's
aesthetic.
So stylized.
It's more about the aesthetic, right?
Yeah.
Cool custom script has an aesthetic.
Yes.
Whereas just generic script that you can't read, it's not quite the same thing.
And I really love the placement.
Though I will say, if you paid me right now, I can't tell you what that says.
No, I can't tell either.
Yeah, this is just for you.
I just think it looks wicked, though.
Of course it does. It looks cool. It's a good look, and it goes really well with the flames too.
Yeah,
it has this nice flow to it.
Yes, it really does.
And if you were to pan out and see the whole thing, I can already tell you this looks great.
I bet you it does. I bet you it does.
It's all building off the fire, right?
Yeah.
He's got a really great. The whole image has the same kind of flow to it, where it's rising.
Bet you the aesthetic is really nice.
I think he should have taken it even farther. Again, this is that thing where I said people are afraid to shave their head for the tattoo.
Right.
If you had gone all the way up the head and even come up onto the face a little bit, like, you know what I mean?
I think that like some of these little tendrils inky blotties could totally come up on his face, more up on his chin than he went. And he went pretty far up.
You can still extend because he's done a thing where he has different textures that are all going the same direction. So you could just keep that motif going where the texture is just a bit different as it builds onto the head and the face. You know?
Yeah.
Like it's all very flowy. But
do you think this is done by the same artist or a different artist that did this chest?
I think that he's been working with the same guy now for a while.
Yeah.
Is what I think. I think that this has all been done, all the cover up and then all the new stuff has probably been done by the same artist. He has a very similar tone of black that he's getting everywhere.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
That's why I say that, because like different artists, so like for example, when I was working with Lee and Rick, both of them pack a really nice black and they could both use the same ink.
But you could tell the difference.
It looks different.
Yeah.
Like it's a different texture and the darkness of it was a little different. Rick's was darker and choppier looking, and Lee's was smoother and not as dark. So, but they both kind of chill out to the same in a way in the end. But like there is a difference in how an artist applies black, and you can usually tell if it's the same person. And whoever's doing it is pretty goddamn good.
Yeah,
too.
I really, really, really am fond of this script.
Yeah,
I like good.
I like the black wash. Like he's literally just going straight black and still getting nice gradients. A lot of people are too afraid and they use so much gray in their.
And he puts so much in between. Like there's little lines and little outlines, and nothing is getting lost.
Nope.
And I think that like there's some really smart decisions in here where it's busy, but it's not too busy. Like
he could afford to go darker in some of that, but I don't think he needs to.
I just think it's really like it's still so. I don't want to say readable. It's still so legible because we can't read it.
Yeah, I don't know what it says. You may as well tell me it says Captain Planet. You know what I mean? Like it could be Barney the dinosaur. Who fucking knows? But yeah, did he say what it says?
Yeah, it's.
Kelly Teresa.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck reading that.
I know, right?
This is just what I said. I was just telling a customer this.
I can see the A and like.
I was just telling a customer this earlier today. The guy who was getting the sheriff badge with the gunshot in it. That will never make sense to anyone but him, but that's why it's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Right? That's sometimes the meaning of the tattoo. It's better when it's only you that gets it.
Yeah.
Because that's why we get tattoos.
Oh, yeah.
Because people think that this fucking lion with a crown on it means anything to someone else. It doesn't mean fuck all to anyone else. No one knows that's because your brother was like the fucking second born or some fucking like whatever these people fucking give you these crazy meanings to their tattoos. It's like you want a lion.
With a crown.
Just get the fucking lion.
It looks cool.
It's not because of any other thing.
Yeah.
This is the same thing. It doesn't have to be readable to anyone else.
No, he knows what it says,
cool.
And it looks badass.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, yeah, I don't know. I like this guy's work. I'd love to see if he's got a back piece, too.
Yeah.
Because the front piece is fucking sick.
I'd love someone to put, like, the same font on my neck. Like, Lucifer.
Just, I would say just give it some thought to bringing it up on your head and your face.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Unless you don't have a job that allows for it.
Yeah, the world is changing. They'll be fine.